An all too common mistake that kills farm businesses is being too diversified. When you start a farm business, the easiest metric to measure is your revenue. And so you think if you can increase your revenue, you can increase your odds of being successful. But here's the truth about revenue. It's mostly a vanity metric. It sounds really good to tell your friends that you made $100,000 last year, but that number doesn't really tell you much about how healthy your business is or how efficiently you're running it. The only metric in business that matters is profit. If you made $100,000 last year, but you also spent $100,000, it basically means that you worked the entire year for free. And that's nothing to be proud about. Profit, which is sales minus expenses, is the only number that matters because that's how you pay yourself, that's how you pay down debt, and that's what you use to invest in your farm business. If you can't extract profits from your revenue, then you're basically going to be running on a hamster wheel. I've noticed that the biggest killer of profits in a farm business is having too many different sales channels. During our first year of farming, Emily and I had a 15-member CSA. We offered free choice online ordering with home delivery, and we had a few different wholesale accounts. And that first year was absolutely brutal. Our brains felt scrambled the whole year because we were just so busy, and by the end of the farming season, we were completely burnt out. What I realized was that every sales channel that you have is like its own business. And so if you offer a spring plant sale, you do a CSA, you have grocery store wholesale, restaurant wholesale, and you offer home delivery and you do a farmer's market, that's like running 6 different businesses. We knew that our diversified business model was not going to be sustainable for us, so we made the decision to cut out the CSA and to stop doing wholesale so that we could focus on online ordering and home delivery. And that decision changed everything for us. The following year, we doubled our sales, we became more profitable, and our business was a lot easier to manage. So my advice to you would be to pick one sales channel, whatever sales channel that's working for you and that you enjoy doing, and then go all in on it. And the thing that I noticed right off the bat after doing this was that it was really easy to become the best at what we were doing when we were just focused on one thing. And when you start to become the best at something, you start to gain a reputation, and then people start to come to you instead of you always having to go and find them. So if you're going to do a CSA, be the best CSA farm in your community. If you're going to do a farmer's market, have the best looking farmer's market booth. If you're going to do restaurants, become known as the most dependable farm for restaurants. Having one sales channel also helps you to become more efficient with your farm, because then you can start to dial in what you grow and how you grow it. Because growing for a CSA is different than growing for wholesale, and growing for a farmer's market is different than growing for restaurants. So by focusing on one sales channel, you can start to become more efficient, you'll be able to start producing more food, and you'll also create less waste. And lastly, having one sales channel allows you to diversify what you sell. If you're selling just vegetables, you're going to have a lower average order because you have a limited variety of things that people can buy from you, right? People can only eat so many vegetables. So by focusing on one sales channel, you can start to offer a wider selection of products, and then you can increase your average orders. We started offering baked goods, value-added products, freshly milled flour, prepared meals, and flower bouquets. And we also collaborate with a lot of other farms, so we can carry meat and fruit and eggs and coffee and sauerkraut and grain and things like that. And this has increased our average order to $60 per person. Having a smaller customer base but a higher average order allows you to make more money with fewer customers, which makes your business a lot easier to manage. Don't fall into the trap of trying to increase your revenue by adding more and more sales channels. Rookies focus on revenue and professionals focus on profit. So if you want to grow fast, make money, and avoid burnout, focus on one sales channel and squeeze as much profit out of that sales channel as you can. If you found this video helpful, I have a whole playlist on the topic of how to make money farming. So be sure to go to my channel, check it out, binge watch it, because I'm sure there's at least one gem in there that could transform your farm business.